picnic. You and my friends should hang out on the week.
Hey guys, what's up? We have an announcement to make, or at least I do. We have a brand new game mode we are going to bring to Minecraft, the world of Minecraft. Yes, we have Minecraft ECL. I couldn't think of a name. I've decided to do it ECL. I don't care what any of the guys say. I don't care what you guys say. It's a name. It's a unique name because this is somewhat of a unique game. It's kind of like a collision of many games, but you know, that's the name. So what we have today is we have Minecraft ECL is an East Coast Liberty game mode that is team against team fighting for the winning crown of the ECL. So there's a crown at the end. Obviously it's not going to be a physical crown, but you know, I want there to be, but there's not. But it's going to be, you know, just represented. Oh, you won ECL, that's kind of cool. And there are two teams with 4 generating a random seed with difficulty on hard. I don't know who's going to be, you know, hosting the world because it's going to be on Xbox. One person on each team must be recording and must do a test run. This is basically just stuff for us guys, you know, for the recording, just to make sure it's safe, just to make sure we don't miss anything. Of course, we're not going to be able to get every angle, we're not going to be able to get every creeper kill, we're not going to be able to get every single kill caught on camera. And if one of the cameramen die, then I didn't think of that. Maybe they can be captains. Alright, they'll be captains, and I didn't think of that. Alright, we'll work that out later in the bugs. Of course, I just typed this up for like the past 5 minutes, 10 minutes, so it's a little quick. Basically just jotting everything down that I thought of. I guess if you die, you can go to the Resurrection Temple, and hopefully you're not the first one to die. And if you are, then you can go around and just film, but just don't interact with your team, don't interact with anything. You're going to be recorded, so obviously you're not going to want to do that. And I want your inventory empty. So yeah, we can do that still, so you can still play. There are no beds. Anyone caught sleeping in beds will be killed, and has no chance at Resurrection Temple. Now, Resurrection Temple's coming up later, I'll get back to that. As the rules go, there is no team killing. Friendly fire will be counted as your death, and the killed player will be able to play again. So obviously I'm not going to be able to get your stuff back. If you can, that's great, get your stuff back. You know, I'm not going to tell you not to get it, and you died unfair because you're your teammate. And guess what? Now they can't play, and you're going to get your stuff back. If you can, but at least you still get to play. If you are killed by mobs, that really sucks to go that way, bro. It does suck. Because, you know, it's not fair. You're not watching your back, though, so it is fair. Let's see. No duplicating. Immediate kick and ban. Do not want that because, you know, just not gonna. It's not a fun game to duplicate. I've played survival, you know, like going out, like team v team v team v team. We did 4 teams to 2, and one team decided to duplicate, and then we joined up on another team, and yeah, it was kind of fun. But then that team decided to duplicate, and they had a bunch of crap, but they didn't have duplicated wood, so they didn't have diamond stuff. They had both diamond armor, and me and the team we joined up with had an alliance, and we shared our diamond. We all made diamond armor. I think one of us had iron, and we all had diamond swords. You know, it's kind of like, okay, that's kind of fair. And then we faced them, and they're all, you know, they're all duplicated, but yeah, we still kicked their ass, you know, 4v2. So that's why I don't like duplicating. Yeah. Not a fan of it unless you're free building, which should be ended soon because, you know, creative's coming out. Stealing will not be stopped. You should have hidden your shit, dumbass. Well, yeah, you really should have hidden your shit because, you know, at the end you're gonna end up going on to like a free-for-all type thing. Yeah. TNT will not be allowed. This makes it so we don't have houses destroyed, and that we can share the world later on, because I want to share it with you guys at the end once we're done. You know, it's a little difficult on Xbox, but if you have a flash drive, format it for the Xbox, and do, you know, if you don't know how to do it, look it up on YouTube. I'm not going to go through the description here. That's not the video you came for. Yes, Resurrection Temple, we are here. If you die, you respawn. Where you respawn is a Resurrection Temple. Now, what's going to happen before this is that I'm going to have everyone sleep in the Resurrection Temple, so you spawn in there once you die. That's why there's no beds allowed. Alone, you must wait. When someone else joins you, you wait 1 minute until you can fight. Now, there's gonna be crates everywhere full of like all this different materials and stuff, and once they're gone, they're gone. Then not, nothing's there. So it's gonna be kind of fun, just to see who gets to the one of the two sets of diamond armor. And if one person gets both sets, someone better get a diamond sword. There's probably gonna be 5 diamond swords in there. That'd be kind of cool. There's gonna be 4 deaths that end up to go into the final 4, and there's going to be 2 sets of diamond and 5 diamond swords. So that means there's 1 extra diamond sword for every death, but that doesn't mean, like, if you already have a sword, you can't take another one. The only way you can collect it is if you pick it up from a dead player. If you have armor, same thing goes for armor. You can't go into the chest, take everything you can, fill up your inventory. No, that's not, I don't want that happening. No, you get 1 set of armor, and you get 1 sword. And actually, I'm going to make it so where you are, you can only pick out of 1 chest. That way, if anything else is missing out of any of the chests, we know how many people died, and we know what's missing. So therefore, it's a little bit easier to track who is cheating. And if you cheat, you're automatically disqualified from Resurrection Temple, and you have no chance of getting back. So that means you basically just committed suicide, jumped off Minecraft, and decided not to do shit. That's how life works. Now, if you make it alive in Resurrection Temple, you get to join the last 4 players in the Alone Sector. That's what I called it. That's the free-for-all type thing. I call it the Alone Sector. Now, it isn't really a location, more like a fight between fellow teammates, which is kind of fun, because then you're going to have it's at least going to be, well, 1 person on 1 team versus 3 on 1 team, 2 people on 1 team, 2 on another team, or 1 and 3. And then you're also going to have that 1 person who's going to jump in. So you could have an entire team go against 1 person. You can even have an entire team go against itself. That'd be very difficult and very interesting to see, because you got to see what the alliances are and who's going to kill who. The Alone Sector is in a location more like a fight between fellow teammates. The remaining 4 will be joined by the Resurrected, and will be asked to take personal belongings. Anyone stupid enough to stay at their old team's base will most likely be killed themselves, so good luck. That's kind of like a little hint / warning, If you're the only one left on your team, obviously stay in your spot. You have everything hooked up, you have everything set up, you know where everything is, and you know the system. That's really good. Now, if you have other teammates there, and you don't have alliances with them, that sucks. You're gonna die, or you're gonna kill them, and then, it's chaos. You wouldn't want to take that risk. If you are gonna want to take that risk, and you have a set of hidden diamond armor, put that badass on, and go and kill your teammate that is also planning on staying at your camp. That'd be kind of cool. So, I can't wait for it. And also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, kind of say like there's a timer, and be like, okay, well, if you're gonna be here, then, well, you have to kind of wait 5 minutes from where we're all gonna meet up to talk about it. Or actually, you can stay in your own base. I'll wait like 2 minutes, get your stuff, and go. If you want to go, obviously, and then after those 2 minutes are up, you can then commence killing. That'd be kind of interesting, because then you're gonna see people meet up, and you know how the Minecraft Xbox is a limited border, so you don't have like an unlimited world to go travel. No, you're kind of like stuck in the box. You don't know where to go, and you gotta find a spot you haven't been to yet. So really, if you're gonna go out and look for resources, you've got to find a really good spot to kind of plan out if you're gonna stay there or not. And you can also, if you die and you kind of want to help this guy out, tell him where the spot is, tell him the location, tell him the coordinates. That'd be kind of cool. Do it in a private message and do it in text. Obviously, you're not gonna want to send voice messages back and forth, because then you're gonna have like if someone's checking out the party, be like, oh, why are they in private chat or game chat or whatnot? I don't know. You're also gonna want, the parties are gonna be split up. So, if you have one guy here, one guy here, then they're not gonna be able to hear each other. So once it goes into the final 4, obviously we're gonna have to have recorders there and stuff. So the 2 recorders are gonna just travel around, you're gonna try to stay with 1 person. So you're not gonna be able to see everyone. will stick with the person. Now, if the recorder is alive, they're going to be recording themselves. They're not going to be going recording anyone else. If the recorder has died and it's not made it out of the Resurrection Temple, then you're going to have to kind of strive and sit with someone else, and you are not allowed to help them off camera. Off camera is kind of hard because we're both starting at the same time, and if you are caught doing it, then I don't want to talk to you ever again after this, because that's not right. You really shouldn't be cheating. You know, money's involved in this. You know, it wouldn't be fun. Be a fair sport and don't cheat. Obviously have fun with it, but that wouldn't be fun to a lot of people, and you piss people off. And that's how friendship gets ruined. So yeah, the last 5 people battle it out, and the final 2 get to choose. And ties, like say one person wants to do this, and then one person wants to do that. Ties get open to the rest of the remaining chat members. So like whoever's left in the party, they get the vote as well, including the cameraman. This would be interesting because then once you're down, you're gonna have like say 3 people probably left, most likely. You're gonna have all that, and then either you two battle it out in the Resurrection Temple with double elimination, or you fight it out in the battlefield and we'll have a time limit. Now, if you fight it out in the battlefield, there is no Resurrection Temple. So also in the Alone sector, there is absolutely no Resurrection Temple. That gets abandoned. Everyone in there is gone. There's nothing to do about that except for the final 2. So the final 2 get to go. They get to choose. You know, if they agree on, okay, let's just do double elimination, kind of like, you know, balance it out. It's fair ground, you know. It'd be kind of fun, kind of equal. But then also you have the battlefield where you can have an advantage if you know the field where you, like if you sneak it up on your teammate, or not your teammate, on your enemy. If you sneak it up on your enemy and you got all diamond armor, you got a diamond sword, you're going up and you're gonna attack him, and kind of like just crouching. So say he's like doing something, go right up behind him and get him, and you basically win. It's kind of like a little sneak attack. It's kind of cool. Also, you can have like, oh, you guys both meet up, you guys know where each other are, you try to find out a tactic, think what they're doing, and kind of counteract each other, and then it screws you both up because you're counteracting each other while you don't realize they're counteracting you, and you kind of it fucks it all up. Excuse my language, but you know it's kind of just it's fun. So yeah, if you do decide to do the battlefield, there's a time limit. I don't know what the time limit's going to be. Probably like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, so we can get a video into the last one. But if the time limit is reached, you'll be forced to the temple, which will be pretty fun. Because then there is no double elimination if you get forced. Therefore, whoever dies loses, and whoever kills wins. Same thing goes in the battlefield. So basically, we're moving the battlefield into the temple, and there's no escaping. The temple's probably going to be made out of obsidian, you know, just because no one can get out of it, really. Or, I can't do bedrock. You can't duplicate bedrock in Xbox. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. I'm kind of hoping you guys like this. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. I might change the name because, you know, it's just a silly name. But I'm kind of liking it, so I might keep it. Yeah. So I really don't know what else to say, guys. This is really the basics of this. It's kind of just something I thought you guys would like, and I think you guys will like, because it's like if you're watching something like this on YouTube, you think, oh, this is kind of cool, a little series going on. You can watch it every day, you know. And all the other series that I've started, they're fun, but I don't have anything set up right now. Everything moved, and then you gotta move it back, and I didn't move it back, and I didn't hook anything up. So I gotta hook that up, and probably by next week I'll restart those series up, and I'll kind of get like, I'll do like a little pattern. I'll do this, this, and that, this, and that, this, and that. You know, kind of just get the recordings in. I'm gonna make sure I know what I have out, and make sure I know what point I left off at. Yes, so there you have it, guys. Minecraft Eastal, probably changing the name, might stay the same, don't know. So yeah, make sure you check it out. I don't know when we're doing it either. I'll put another one of these out with the same kind of like layout with the rules and any modifications I've done. It'd kind of be, you know, just letting you guys know what's going on so you guys aren't left out, because this is for you. So thank you for watching. I will see you guys next week.